The thing I love most about Kaelen is that she is your ride or die friend. Like, you can call her for anything and she's gonna be there. She's gonna make it happen. And there's not that many people in the world who are gonna do that. But she's always that person. So me and Kaelen have been friends for a long time, so there are countless memories, but most recently, and there's like a bunch of memories that are like this, where she saved the day. And one of them was during my police academy graduation. My family and my boyfriend and his family at the time were just like not cooperating, and we were trying to get the photos taken and like get this done and out of here because like my dad was complaining because he wanted cookies and shit. Anyways, whatever. So Kaelen just takes it upon herself to start getting everyone in place and starts knocking out the photos real quick. And like she did such a good job, and she like really saved the day because she just was like, I'm gonna take the photos and we can get this done, and then you can go do what you need to do, because clearly no one is listening. So I appreciate that. And there are so many times when Kaelen has just like come in and saved the day because she is that friend. That's who she is. Any advice? Well, I guess I can just say try to relax going into the wedding, because you know you've already planned literally everything and it's gonna be beautiful. And if anything pops up the day of, I can bet that any of us on your bridesmaids team are gonna take care of it. So don't worry, you got us, and it's gonna be the best day, and I can't wait.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and do this without crying is the goal. But what do I love most about Kaelen? Well, probably too long for this video, but to name a few. First off, the most important thing I love about her is how much she loves my brother. Not just how much she loves him, but how she loves him. As a big sister, you know, I tend to be protective. And with her, I don't have to worry about his heart. Darn it. And that means the world. I love how deeply she feels things. Even if she doesn't show it. I know things. She just wears them deeply and she feels them deeply, even if it's not hers to carry. But yeah, I don't have to worry about him, and I know they love each other, so I love that. Darn it, you guys. I love that we can have conversations about life and things that are deep and rich, and but we can also crack up together and be silly, and just like sisters would. I love how well she's attentive to others, especially like me, even, you know, when my counterpart isn't paying attention because he's playing with her counterpart. She's attentive to me and my children, and what we need and how can she help. And, you know, doesn't matter if I'm throwing a birthday party or we're just hanging around the house, she's always watching after them and keeping them safe, keeping me sane, and all of those things. So I could keep going, but all of those things to me are priceless, and I'm so thankful that she's gonna be in our lives and, you know, loving our children and my brother. So that's what I love most. I gotta collect myself. Oh Lord. Okay. I don't have one specific memory, because when you do life with someone, your whole life's the memory. Everything about it is a memory. There's too many to point to just one. Yeah, it's all there. It's life. And I'm so glad that she's in it. My advice for her and my brother would be to love each other well, be friends. That's super important. you know, her and I have had conversations about communication and how big that is in a relationship. And it doesn't matter how small you think it might be. It doesn't matter if it's a big deal or a little deal. Just talk all the time, communicate, learn how the other one communicates, and use that. You know, love them how they want to be loved, and communicate how you want to be loved. All of those things. You know, talk about God together, pray together, keep him at the center of it, because trust me, you will need him. Because it does get hard and thick and busy, and things get lost, and you get lost, and then you have to come back. So keep him at the center of it. Use your resources, use your family, use your village, those who love you and know you, and the people you trust your heart with, that you trust your marriage with. And don't let this world, because it will, don't let this world intervene, unless you welcome it. So I gotta go collect myself now, but I love you. I hope you guys are having the best time in Austin, Texas. And just a few more weeks. I can't wait. I love you. Have fun.
Hi. We just went to brunch, so I need to go over these questions to show you how much we love you. My favorite thing about you and what I love most about you is that, this makes me tear up, that I know that you'll be there for me no matter what, no matter when, and that I can call on you any time of day, and I know you're going to pick up and you're going to be on your way before I even say anything. So I love that about you. You're a true loyal friend. Favorite memory, all that's coming to mind right now is what we talked about at brunch today, but a classic is when I was about drowning in the White River and you had to come save me. So again, always there for me physically and emotionally. And let's see, advice, I would say for a healthy marriage, just don't forget to focus on things that make you happy and plan things for yourself, adventures for yourself. Don't forget who you are as an individual. I know you won't, but it's important to be intentional about just pouring into yourself as an individual so you can show up to be the best for him. Love you.
Hello. So I love that I wrote quite a few things down. So sorry if I'm looking down a lot. Try to move the paper up, but I love that Kaelen is a fierce friend. I already cried a lot writing this, so I'm sorry. I love that I can have my full range of emotions around her. I tend to wear a mask a lot in the world, and I don't have to with Kaelen. She's great at getting anybody to be their authentic self and getting them to show who they are, and also getting them to tell their secrets. I love her drive and her passion. She holds herself to a very high standard, higher than anybody else. She will always speak up when she sees something wrong, or when she sees someone that she loves being treated unfairly. And I really love that about her. My favorite work memories of Kaelen are having those side eyes where we both make that eye contact, knowing full well we're gonna have some complaints in a minute. Or when we would be in a virtual meeting and both of us unmuting at the same time to tell someone no, or why their dumb idea won't work. But my favorite memory of Kaelen is when Sarah and I all FaceTime and called each other on election night in 2020 during COVID. It was a Tuesday, and we were all just drinking and talking pretty late into the night. I remember I had to go out to the garage because I was still talking, and the boys and Chuck were asleep. I don't really remember specifics of that call. I'm sorry. But I do remember laughing and crying a lot with them and feeling very loved by my friends. So the final thing we were asked to go over with you is, so you and I have shared advice to each other a lot over the years, and we've acted as sounding boards for each other's ideas and how to get to where we want to be. My advice to you as you become a wife and eventually a mother is to remember that these titles don't change who you are at your core. Who you are is going to make those titles better. And it's okay to put your needs first and to care for yourself before you make the time to care for anybody else in your family. And I know you'll try to feel guilty about it, but don't. You have so much love to give for your family and friends, and you share it with others when you are at your best. So I love you. I'm sorry I cried so fucking much. But thank you for being my friend.
Hi, Kaelen. Josh. So making videos is probably not my forte, but here we go. So I wanted to say one of my favorite things about Kaelen, there's lots of things about Kaelen that I love, but my first and foremost favorite is that you love my son. You love Josh, and that's all a mom could ever ask for. So thank you for that, and I love you for that. Some of my favorite memories of you and Josh really are just the nights we sit on the back porch with nothing to do, and just talk about anything, everything, nothing, and watch all the crazy dogs and kids or whoever happens to be here. But those are some of my favorite memories, is just to relax and spend time together. That's just important to me. And, but there's lots of fun memories I have. I mean, I can just still see you and Josh with the kids on your shoulders in Gulf Shores at the concert. That was so much fun. Going to Gulf Shores, period, was a lot of fun. I just enjoy making the memories with you, and spending time together. And I appreciate the fact that you guys make the time to do that. So I love you for lots of different reasons. Let's see, what else did my advice to you guys would always be love and respect each other. Love each other for who you are. Don't be afraid to say I'm sorry or I'm wrong. But always say I love you, because you don't know when you'll get another chance to say that. So just love each other, communicate with each other. And I can't wait to see what the next chapter in life brings for us. I'm so excited for the wedding. So continue to make time to spend with family. And I love you. Have a great time. And I'll see you later.
Pardon the scruffy look, it's Sunday, so screw it, we'll go ahead with it anyway. What do I like most about Kaelen? She is intensely loyal. She's intensely loyal to her friends, to her family, to her teammates, you name it. She is loyal to the end, and if you break that loyalty, you've really poked the bear. What's my proudest moment for Kaelen? I think I'd have to go back to when she played her original performance with the New World Symphony Orchestra. I knew she was a good musician, but that night, excuse me. That night, they played Nimrod by Elgar. Probably my favorite piece of music ever. And in that particular instance, it was knowing not only is she good, but she was great. And there have been certainly countless other times musically where perhaps it was a bigger moment, but that night was special. So, what type of advice do I have for Kaelen and Josh? Really, you have to be in it together. It can't be about just one of you. It has to be about both of you succeeding, both of you being happy, both of you contributing 100%. And with that, you will have the most amazing life. I love you.
Hi, Kaelen. As you can probably tell by the voiceover, I definitely took the easy way out on this one. But if preparing to write this and make this video is anything like writing a speech for your wedding is going to be, I'm sure it's going to be very difficult for me, and we're probably in for a real treat there as I try to keep it together and share just how much I love you concisely, but also convey that message in a way that people can see just how truly and deeply I love you. So here we go. My favorite thing about you, Kaelen, is that there's no one truly like you. Kaelen is strong, resilient, beautiful in every way. She's fierce and she loves hard and fights like hell for what she loves and who she loves. Growing up with Kaelen as my older sister meant I always had someone to look up to, literally and figuratively. She's always been the brave one, the smart one, and the one who just knows how to handle life. But what's made her my hero isn't how strong she is when things are going well, it's how she shows up when life is hard. We've walked through some difficult seasons together, moments that could have made us distant or pushed us apart, but she never lets that happen. I love that Kaelen will always share how she feels, but she'll always ask me first, how does Megan feel? What do you think? She's always reminded me to put myself first and not pour from an empty cup. And she also reminds me day in and day out that it's okay for us to have different opinions on things as long as we remain true to ourselves. And so that's kind of where I am at with that. I could go on and on and on and on and on, I'm sure. But as I got ready to share my favorite memory with you, I decided that's probably, a lot of those are probably best not to put up on YouTube for this video if you watch it back. So happy to share those outside of this video, but a lot of them are just times that you have stood up for me, and they're funny as hell. And then a lot of those memories too are just things that are very deep and true to both of us, and I know that you are always going to be my sister's keeper, so I'll keep those off the internet. But I love that we always have fun together, no matter what we're doing, no matter where we're going, even if we're doing serious shit, we always find a way to be squirrely about it. And I love that we can always just have fun together, and nobody makes me laugh like you do. And doing life with you is just so much fun. So I wrote this as well. Some things in life just go together and make perfect sense, like a French 75 or an espresso martini at your favorite bar. Your love for Doritos dipped in mayo, garlic butter, and shrimp. Our laughter and late night talks, they complement each other so well, and that's exactly what our sisterhood and friendship feels like. It's a bond that doesn't need explanation, it just is. It's built on shared memories, unspoken understanding, and a love that runs deeper with every high and every low. You are the Brooke to my Carly, and only you really know what that means, but you're my built-in best friend, my partner in all things silly, serious, and everything in between. And with you, life makes more sense, and I just wouldn't be me without you. My sister Kaelen is the kind of person who who loves with her whole heart and protects the people she cares about with fierce, unwavering strength. She's the one who stands up when others stay silent, who shows up when it matters most, and who makes you feel safe just by being there. Her love isn't loud for the sake of being noticed. It's powerful in its loyalty, steady in its presence, and deep enough to carry others through their darkest moments. She doesn't just care, she defends, she shields, and she gives of herself without hesitation. To be loved by her is to know that you're never alone. And I think that's one of my other favorite memories too, is as I was putting together this video, you can just tell how much everybody loves you, Kaelen. And going to your bridal shower recently, I realized that there are so many people in your life that I don't even know about, And that is so special because each of those people loves you in such a different way, and each person is from a different chapter of your life, a lot of which, excuse me, a lot of which I've had to be very far away for. So I just love how much everybody loves you, and you can feel that in every room that you're present in when your friends and family are around. And I can't wait to experience that on July 12th as you and Josh get married, and I'm so excited for that. Whew. And as I wrote this, I realized something truly special, that I've never known a life without my sister, my KK, my mama swore, my best friend, and my sister, Sisto. From the very beginning, she's been there, leading the way, showing me what strength, kindness, and resilience look like. And I've had the incredible privilege of a front row seat to all of her milestones, her growth, her triumphs, and now this beautiful next new chapter. And before I jump into my marriage advice, I know I've only been married to Chris for a year, but just wanted to share how proud I am of the life that you and Josh have built, and how much I enjoy being around him, how much I enjoy being around the both of you, and seeing your love grow over the last few years since COVID and beyond has been an amazing thing, and he fits in with our family so well, and I just can't wait to truly welcome him into our family as my brother and as Dad's son-in-law, and most importantly, your husband. So to KK and my soon-to-be brother Pashi, even though I've only been married for a year, I'll do my best to give you both the best advice. My wish for you is simple. In the good days, laugh loudly. In the hard days, hold tightly. Remember that marriage isn't built upon perfection, but on the daily decision to love, to show up, and to grow together. Find joy in the small moments. Go out and see the world together. Support one another fiercely, especially when life gets messy. Be each other's biggest cheerleader, loudest laugh, and at the end of the day, the softest landing. And just remember, I'm always just a text or phone call away. With so much love, your little Sisto and biggest fan. Love, Megan.
I know you guys are having such a great time down there in Florida. Thank you for the invite. What is my favorite thing about Kaelen? I know I can give you a typical guy answer, but I'm not going to. Psych, I'm just kidding. It's definitely that. That would be a typical guy answer. But in all honesty, her heart is my favorite thing about her. She has such a big heart, and when she does something for somebody, she puts so much emotion into it. And it's not always the big things, it's the little details that she nails. I mean, just the other day, well, we found out that one of our friend's cats had to be put down, and she immediately was like, we gotta get a sympathy card, we gotta do something for him because that's sad. And her instinct to instantly just start to comfort somebody when they need it just really shows how big her heart really is. My favorite memory with Kaelen was the day that we moved her in with me. I think that day really set in that this is the real thing. This is who I know I want to spend the rest of my life with. Little did she know what she was really getting into when she moved in, but there's something special about that day that just made it more real. I mean, bringing Barley and Pika over here and having us all in one spot just really just made me think that, you know, now I'm really happy. Now I know this is what I want, and that was by far one of my favorite days. What am I looking forward to most at the wedding? What I'm looking forward to most is having all of our favorite people in the same spot for the first time ever. Thankfully, we get the lodge for the whole weekend. But yeah, just to have everybody there to share this moment with us is definitely what I'm looking forward to the most. And obviously, to see her in the most beautiful dress ever walking down that aisle is obviously going to be my favorite part of the day. But just to be able to share this whole experience with everybody is just going to add to everything else. What am I most excited for after being married? The thing I'm most excited for after is the journey her and I are going to go on. It's a lifetime now of memories together, and I don't know where we're going to be, what we're going to do, but I know that she's the one I want to do it with, I'm excited for everything after. The good, the bad, the ugly. I know that through the hard times and through the best times, her and I are going to be right there next to each other. But I can't wait to see the adventures that we go on just with her imagination on where she wants to travel to and everything like that. I know we're going to see some incredible places and we're going to be with some incredible people. We have a lifetime of memories to make, and I can't wait to do it with her. Thank you, Megan, for making me answer questions on a video. I'm so bad at it. Okay, boy.